seen any of the Monty Python things?
I've seen a couple of the scenes. I've never actually gotten around to watching the full, like, Holy Grail movie. I've seen a couple skits and scenes from them, though.
Oh,
Most of the stuff that I've seen is bits from the Holy Grail movie, though.
okay.
'Tis just a flesh wound.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I made a reference to isn't technically a Monty Python thing, but it's got a bunch of the Pythons in it. So it's got Eric Idle, Terry Jones, who died early this year actually.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just them two in it, but yeah, it's The Wind in the Willows, and it's a really good movie. Originally, I had it on a recorded VCR, and so I've got like ads from 1999 or something, whatever year it was, and so you get to see ads for things that don't exist anymore, or you do, or that they do exist and they still run the same ad, and it's always interesting. Because in Australia we used to have something called Pizza Haven. I don't think it exists anymore, but it used to be Pizza Haven or Pizza Hut, and that was pretty much the competitors. I wonder. Now I want to do a little bit of research and find out what actually happened. But Pizza Haven was pretty decently big, and probably as big as Pizza Hut. Like, do they have Pizza Hut in America?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a very popular pizza chain.
Hmm. But you don't have Domino's, do you? That's an Australian thing.
No, we have Domino's.
You do? Alright.
Yep.
So are those the two big ones, Pizza Hut and Domino's?
The So we have like five kind of big ones. So like the bigger ones are obviously Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's.
Yeah.
You also have Papa Murphy's, which they're unique for. We don't actually make your pizzas. We just like get the pizza ready and it's frozen, and you bring it home to bake it yourself, to however you want to bake it to. Uh, but yeah, so, and then another one, which I don't know how widespread it is, but probably my favorite of the five pizza chains that are like more known around here is Round Table's Pizza. The biggest problem with Round Tables, it's like the most expensive out of the five pizzas though. Their pizza places though.
Hmm. Wait, so Papa Murphy's is the one that's like the frozen food one.
Yeah.
So what's Round Tables?
Round Tables is just like they just are like another pizza place. I just prefer the taste of their pizza and their ingredients a little bit more than other places.
Hmm.
I think most of the time, Domino's, in my opinion, probably has the quote unquote worst like pizza dough in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Papa John's can sometimes definitely make garbage pizzas. That's not too rare for that to happen.
Hmm.
Yeah, anything?
I suppose Papa John's is the probably the biggest one socially, I guess. Because I watched the H3 podcast, and obviously John Tron had some sort of big thing with Papa John for a little bit, I think.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
So
The socially they'd have like a little more because of the recent thing that happened with them, and then obviously the
was that Papa John split with Papa John Pizza?
yeah
Something like
because I don't know the actual context, but basically he just said the N word in public media, and so the company
That
ended up cutting
always
ties with him.
that always goes crazy in America. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Just saying the word is such a massive deal, and I think that just turns it into something that it's not, and makes it sound like the word is worse than its historical meaning.
yeah,
But
but I'm pretty sure specifically for this case, again, I don't remember the context. In fact, I might look it up just to double check. And I'm pretty sure he said it in a not so good context. Another
because I know
bullet.
that a racing driver in NASCAR did he was doing an online race. It was an officially sanctioned online race, and he just said the N word, and he lost his drive. He lost his real life deal with the team that he was with, and I thought that was just outrageous. But I mean, obviously, there is meaning behind saying the word, and the way he was just sort of, he didn't say anything mean towards anyone. He just said, I guess the belief is that because he's white, he shouldn't say it because he has no right to.
Right.
So it's like, culturally, the word has moved from being a white thing to becoming a black thing. And it's interesting, and
I see.
I'm not educated enough.
So apparently, he ended up saying the N word during a conference call, and the point of the
Okay.
conference call was to stop him for to be practice for him not to make a bad statement like when the national anthem kneeling protest started happening. He was blaming the league for slowing sales of Papa John's, and that was a PR disaster. So they started these conference calls to try to, make sure, so that didn't happen again. And then he ends up making a comment, like, trying to downplay the significance of his NFL statement, noting that Colonel Sanders called blacks the N word with a hard R, which is bad. And then he also reflected on his early life in Indiana, where he said people used to drag African Americans from trucks until they died, apparently intending for the remarks to convey his antipathy to racism. But most people found it offensive when he was talking about that, as most people would do. And then another company cut their contract with Papa John's, and that's why he ended up resigning, so the company could distance themselves from him.
Right. That's interesting, having the original founder disconnected from it. And I guess that's why he's been free to go on things like H3 Podcast and just talk openly about things. And I suppose the main thing with him is that he's just one of those open guys. He doesn't want to restrict himself in any way. This is his business that he founded, and its success is probably significantly because of him. But they're at a stage where they want to look after their reputation. They probably have a reputation that is beyond pizza, just because of Papa John.
And then, not to mention, in the interview, he makes that meme statement of, I ate 40 pizzas in 30 days and noticed a lack in quality, or a drop in quality. And then he later comes out to confirm that it was a lie, as most people thought that was ridiculous to eat 40 pizzas in 30 days.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I probably could. I wonder if I could. Now I want to. See, that sort of meme makes you think about trying it. And I guess that's the idea of it, is that it's supposed to sell more pizzas.
Yeah.
even if it sounds ridiculous. But the thing is, pizza, and especially the pizza dough, is one of those very filling parts. The topping is just something to give it a bit of flavour, but it's the dough that actually fills you up.
Yeah, to a degree. Sometimes the toppings can matter. Some
Like if it's meat or
like
something
not
like that.
huge chain pizza places, but like some pizza places, their pizzas might just be just too greasy from the quality of their toppings, or like the way they prepare their toppings, and that can
What they
sometimes make the
use, yeah.
pizza like a literal pile of garbage in a box. I I have gone to a couple pizza places where it's just mush sometimes, and it's just disgusting. But yeah, you're not wrong. The bigger part is the base of the pizza plays the biggest part.